The truth is that the majority of people want to get to a point in their lives where money is no longer an issue, which frequently leads them to turn to financial solutions that promise quick fixes. However, the path to achieving a thriving financial life requires time, effort, and discipline. The subtle interaction between these three ingredients will help you cultivate healthy financial habits that will push you towards significant wealth accumulation because you are looking to change your current financial situation. Number 1. Don't spend more than you earn. Excessive spending is the simplest way to jeopardize your financial security, and if you want to be broke, retired, and drowning in debt a couple years from now, just follow this one money principle. Track your expenditure as soon as possible and cut out any expenses that might be wasting your hard-earned money if you want to achieve financial freedom and serenity. Number 2. Always pay your debts. Truth be told, millions of people are currently drowning in debt, and no matter how hard they try, it seems like the cycle never ends. In case you didn't know, debt is one of the financial abysses that is extremely difficult to escape from, and if left unchecked, it can develop into a lingering addiction. The more you rely on easily accessible loans to get you through financial emergencies, the deeper this hole becomes, and before you know it, you won't have any savings. Number 3. You can never learn enough about money. As someone who has their sights set on making more money, you need to read about money because the more you read, the more you learn, and the more you learn well, the more you earn. As a general rule, set aside at least 30 minutes per day to read about money. Moving on to another money principle that you should start grasping is that the learning never stops when it comes to money. Number 4. Have an escape plan for emergencies. No one is immune to unforeseen financial emergencies, and we can all agree that they tend to strike hardest when you least expect them. For the majority of us, such emergencies include things like getting fired, losing a loved one, and in some cases, abrupt travel plans. Another money principle that we should all follow is to always have a financial escape plan. By this, I mean a properly structured plan that can get you out of financial trouble whenever it strikes. With a boosted emergency fund, you can then concentrate on other financial ventures, knowing that when things go south, you will always have a way out. If you were just starting out, there are different strategies that you can use to set up an emergency fund that will save you from even the most extreme financial hardships. As you draft your financial game plan, always remember to leave some wiggle room for unexpected events like losing your job, getting divorced, going bankrupt, or even for when your car breaks down. As a general rule, always be sure to have at least 6 months of costs set up for when such emergencies strike again. Different tactics work for different wages and varied budgets, so these are aspects you must rethink before setting up your emergency fund. Number 5. The budgeting rule. Another money tip that could help you get out of a financial bind is budgeting. According to your income, you can develop a figure-centric budgeting plan that will help you draw the line on how much money you spend on various things if your income permits it. For starters, you may find creating a decent budget to be a difficult process. The 50 to 30-20 budgeting guideline, which states that you should spend half of each paycheck on necessities like food, shelter, education, and bills, might be helpful. 30% to lifestyle choices, and the remaining 20% to other urgent expenses like debt repayment. One of the greatest methods to manage your finances without forgoing other essential lifestyle requirements like going to the gym and other forms of amusement is to use this strategy. Number 6. Never settle for less despite a bank account with millions of dollars. The next money principle is that whether you have a salary job or not, you should always be on the lookout for opportunities that can propel your earnings and grow your businesses. Even if your current monthly salary is relatively low, this should not deter you from working to improve your financial situation. Rich people are constantly looking for new ways to increase their income. Number 7. No money is too little. The 7th money rule that we should all adhere to is that there is never too little money. If you let this rule dictate how you spend your money, you won't ever have to worry about money again. Even for those who you would consider to be wealthy, maintaining the wealthy status is just as important as achieving it, making discretionary spending a top priority. Always try to get the most bang for your buck and avoid splurging on unnecessary items. Number 8. Save before you spend. In order to stay on track with your savings, you will need to put them before anything else. As a general rule, always set aside 20% of your total income in a secure savings nest, then allocate the remaining amount to other personal needs. Saving first before you spend is another money principle that will put you on the path to financial success. We all know that consistent saving is easier said than done, especially if you push yourself to save schools far behind. Savings can not only benefit your financial future, but also keep you stress-free during difficult times. Number 9. You were never too young to start making money. When you were younger, your capacity for big aspirations was limitless, and you likely had some of the most absurd dreams of the time. Yet, as we get older, the reality of self-doubt starts to set in, making the possibility of being youthful and wealthy too elusive. Looking at some of the world's billionaires today, however, you will realize that age is just a number, and that, as long as you were smart enough, you can get rich at any age. In fact, making money is easier when you are young because you have unlimited time and energy. You can draw inspiration from some of the youngest self-made billionaires, which will help launch your own journey towards financial success. In fact, I think that the second part of this sentence is the most important. Truth be told, if you are giving enough value, you may begin making important financial decisions as a teenager and continue doing so throughout college or shortly thereafter. Number 10. Aim to have specific money goals. When it comes to money, you can't afford to be stingy with the numbers because even the smallest error will cost you. Always make sure that your financial goals follow a clearly defined path and that you can account for every financial decision you make. For instance, if your goal is to be a millionaire by 30, work toward investing. Hey, it looks like YouTube believes this next video is going to transform your financial life forever. Give it a watch and let's see if they're correct. Make a habit of putting down your financial objectives, whether monthly or annually, and then start working towards bringing them to fulfillment. I hope you got some knowledge from this video, and make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for watching.